Staunch critics of President Rodrigo Duterte lead a protest against China in front of the Chinese consulate Tuesday. Opposition senatorial candidates Chel Diokno and Nery Colmenares marched with hundreds of protesters to the Chinese consulate in Makati City. The Makati police say around 400 people attended the protest. Duterte's China-friendly policy is shaping up as a key issue in the Philippines' May 13 midterm elections, when Filipinos will choose 12 new senators. In his Day of Valor statement, Duterte says, quote, "It is my hope that we will all be inspired to remain steadfast like our forefathers and their allies in upholding our sovereignty and in protecting the rights and freedoms that our people enjoy today." Duterte has been accused of violating the very principles he urges Filipinos to adopt. Critics say his soft approach to China emboldened the Asian power to continue encroaching on Philippine sovereign rights in the West Philippine Sea. Duterte admits having a dictator-like style of leadership. Under his administration, critics were jailed and deluged with court cases. He threatens to suspend the writ of habeas corpus and declare a revolutionary war against dissenters. Students of the Ateneo de Manila University condemn the attendance of Irene Marcos at the opening of the Ateneo Aretes Amphitheater on April 4. Irene is the daughter of the late dictator Ferdinand Marcos. In a statement, the Ateneo student body says it spoke on Monday with the university administration and Aretes director. The statement reads, quote, "The Loyola School student body condemns the invitation and participation of Irene Marcos in Aretes amphitheater launch. It is nothing but ironic that the Marcos participated in the event of the institution." Plays depicting abuses committed during martial law, such as Dekada 70 and Desaparecidos, were staged at Arete in 2018. A separate petition signed by various students of the university also demanded the university to issue a formal apology for the incident. Ateneo has yet to release a formal statement as of posting. In 2014, Ateneo also drew flack when Imelda Marcos was invited as a guest of honor at a scholarship fund event. The Swedish ambassador to the Philippines says IKEA's first store in the country will boost jobs for the economy. Harold Fries says they are in the process of hiring about 500 people for its first store at the SM Mall of Asia.
In addition to that, they will need so much support in terms of suppliers, in terms of food suppliers, transportation, assembly, teams who can assemble the IKEA furniture for the buyers, security.
At 65,000 square meters, IKEA's store in Manila will be the biggest store in the world and will open in 2020. U.S. actress Allison Mack pleads guilty to racketeering after recruiting women to a cult-like secret society. The group turned followers into slaves, branded with leader Keith Ranieri's initials, and coerced into having sex with him. Mack was arrested a year ago on sex trafficking charges for getting the women to join Nexium, which fronts itself as an executive coaching organization. Mack is best known for her role as Clark Kent's friend in superhero television series Smallville. She could face up to 40 years in prison when she is sentenced on September 11. Before being accepted as slaves, women had to provide compromising photos and other personal effects, which the organization threatened to make public if they tried to leave. Actress Heart Evangelista stars in an upcoming international action film set to be released by the end of the year. Early this year, Heart posted a series of photos from China, hinting she was filming for a new role. Heart is busy preparing for the physical and fitness requirements of her upcoming film, waking up before dawn to work out. This left fans speculating she was filming for the sequel of hit romance film Crazy Rich Asians. But in a tweet, she clarifies the visit to China was not for the hit film, but something else she could not yet disclose at the time.